Hey guys, long time no see. It's your girl Christina, or Little Red Budgets. Welcome back to another video of mine. I hope all of y'all are doing well, having a great day, having a great week, that you've all had a great year so far. I just wanted to come in today with a, little video kind of showing you my, my budget binders, what my setup is going to be whenever I come back. I did get a new phone stand. Hopefully the angle is all right and everything. Let me know down below in the comments. It does have a ring light, so hopefully the lighting is all right. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't lose my voice. I've kind of been losing my voice the last week or so. I do have some juice, so yeah. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do, is come and chat with y'all guys, because it's been 3 or 4 months since I've done a video. The end of last year, so yeah, let me know down below in the comments how you were doing. For my OGs that have come back, you're still subscribed and checking on me and reading my post updates and all that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I am planning on coming back as soon as I can here shortly, making plans and preparations for that, as you'll see here in a minute, because I've already set up my binders. This is going to be my binder setup for the year 2026 and moving forward. Kind of let you know what I've got planned, what I've got going on. So it is going to be a chatty video. And if you are new to my channel, you come across my video here, hello. I will do a quick intro just so that you can kind of learn and know who I am. My name is Christina. I'm a 31-year-old mother, entrepreneur, working mother, living here with my fiance William and our son Hunter. We do live here in good old Alabama. We're just trying our best. We're living paycheck to paycheck, but we're trying our best to get out of this struggle bus and do better for ourselves and get out of debt and, save some money towards an emergency fund and some savings and all of that good stuff. I am trying to get back on the bandwagon of doing cash stuffings and budgeting again, because I've kind of fallen off the last couple of years. And yeah, I haven't really done any videos or been consistent with my channel. But as I explained in the beginning of this video, I am hoping to change all that very soon, and this is the start of that. So I hope you stick around, that you enjoy this video and any future upcoming videos that I have. And yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll set all my stuff out. Hopefully y'all can see. This is just my little binder setup. I'll go through each one of these as briefly as I can and kind of show y'all and explain things. Let me check my camera just to make sure that I am in, like, it's focused and that y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so first and foremost, I do want to show y'all my wallet, because one of the videos that I did the end of last year, I mentioned about this green wallet that I was getting. I did purchase this off of Amazon if you're interested. But yeah, I can show you what's in my wallet and go through some things. This right here is a picture of my son Hunter. It's one of his school pictures. He's in kindergarten this year. And speaking of kindergarten and Hunter, he is working on his last week of school this week, and then he'll be off until August for summer vacation, for summer break. So kind of bittersweet, but also super excited for that. This year has flown by. His graduation is next week, so I'm just super happy and grateful about that. If y'all follow me on Facebook or on the posts here that I post here on my channel, I do show and update y'all on some things, some life updates. Of course, I do post a little bit more on Facebook, even though I haven't been posting much lately, as I normally do. But yeah, y'all can go find me over there, follow me, check me out, and all of that stuff. But yeah, this money I'll get to here in a second. But these are my categories in my wallet. Spending category for myself, and actually this is my son's spending money that he's got in there right now. 5, 6, and 7. So he's got $7 as of right now. see, gasoline. I have a 50 in here, which I'm about to have to use because it's about time for me to get gas in my car. And speaking of my car, another update that I posted just maybe a few days ago. If you haven't seen, my car is now officially paid off. So I'm super, super happy and excited about that. I did update y'all on that because, of course, that does have to do with our personal finances and budgeting and all of that good stuff. I was making $100 payments on it every couple of weeks when I got my paycheck. So now I'll get to save a couple $100 a month on that because it is paid off and I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm super happy. And it is a 2010 Subaru Forester, in case y'all was interested in knowing. So it's not a brand new car, brand new year model, but yeah, that is my car. Household and eating out doesn't have anything. We did, as of yesterday, we went out to eat. We went to a Japanese sushi and steakhouse place that has hibachi. That's kind of near us. So yeah, that's what we did for Mother's Day yesterday. So happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there. I hope y'all had a great day. I had a pretty good one. It was just us three. We went out to eat and I was off work, of course, because it was Sunday. Where I work, we're always off Sundays. And it was Mother's Day, so that was that. I'm also off today. Today is my off day this week, and then I work the rest of this week until this coming Sunday. But yes, let's keep going. Snack money. I won't have to put any more money in this envelope until come August when Hunter starts first grade again, because this is just where I house his snack money that he needs for school. So I would just take out like $20 out of my paycheck. I get paid every 2 weeks. So I'd take $20 out because he needs 10 a week. It's $2 a day for his snack. And I get them in ones. So that's what this is. So this is going to stay in here. And then this money, if I recall correctly, I need actually 45 of it. So I'm going to take this money. It got all out of order, but that's okay. 20, 30, 40, 45. This is part of our water bill payment, so I'm just going to stick it back here. And then this is just miscellaneous. I'm just going to sit it over here to the side right now. But that is my wallet, y'all. I did get me a new debit card. I've always loved cheetah print, but I got me a new debit card, cheetah print style. I'm back into that. I did get my mat, as I mentioned in my last video. So I'm super into that again. It's just super cute. And yeah, that's it for my cash wallet and the categories I'm working with. It's been a while since I emptied my change purse, so I'm going to do that real quick and show you my binders. I am going to keep $1, maybe $1.50 in quarters. And the rest of the money will go in here in my change box, which we have had to dip into once, about $4 or $5. But we're slowly building it back up. That way at the end of the year I can go cash it in. And we'll see how much money we have and where I want to allocate it to. But that's what that looks like for right now. And then I want to jump right quick into my high priority binder, which is the main one, and show y'all what that looks like and how that's going to be once I get back to cash stuffing. So one moment. Okay, y'all, so this is her. And first off, I do want to say that this binder is new. I actually won it from a giveaway from Daisy Budgets. I do follow her and watch her videos here on YouTube, and it is super adorable. Also got a tan one, and I know she sent me this little cash wallet right here. And what else did I get from her? Oh yeah, my savings challenge binder, which I'm going to be using, and I'll show that to y'all here momentarily. So yeah, I won that giveaway of hers, and I was really, really excited. This is a very well-made binder, so this is what I'm housing my high priority in. And it is super adorable, mainly because of the, not dashboard, but oh, what are these called? The front acts as a dashboard, but the back, hold on y'all, I cannot remember to save my life. As a tracker, I believe that's what they're called, trackers. That took me way too long, y'all, to think about. Oh my goodness. But yeah, these trackers I got from Sav Saves, and I actually won them in another giveaway. So I've won 2 giveaways this year already. I did that within the span of a few months, 3 or 4 months. So yeah, that was super, super exciting. I do love Savannah's channel. I do follow her. Sav Saves on YouTube as well. I do love getting goodies and freebies. So yeah, super happy about that. So let me show you my categories that I will be starting and working with. Basically, all of these are starting over from scratch, y'all. I literally think one envelope, which is my son's envelope, it has like a couple dollars in it that he wanted to put in there. But other than that, I will be starting over in all of these categories once I come back for another cash stuffing video. But yeah. The first envelope I have is bills, and we do pay our bills online. The only bill, however, that I do want to end up cash stuffing and saving actual cash for would be our mortgage. And that's because our mortgage each month is like $867, and that would be my whole paycheck if I took that money out. So I can't do that. So what I do is I half it, because I get paid every 2 weeks. So I half my paycheck, and each paycheck that I get, half of the money I automatically take out, and I put it towards our mortgage. So that covers half of our mortgage, which ends up being like $440, which is still a really hefty chunk, but I have to do what I gotta do. So yeah, this is gonna be for mortgage. That's the only bill I wanna cash stuff. The rest of them we'll just pay online, you know, call, pay, do transfers, whatever we gotta do. But yeah, my bill money, or I'm sorry, my mortgage money, that'll be the only bill that I will save and stuff. And then of course I pull it at the end of the month. That way I have the full amount. Put it in the bank, and of course pay it that way. And it does take a little while for the transfer to hit. So yeah, that's how we've been doing it so far. I've just been holding the money in my wallet. But I do have a bills envelope now, and that's the category that I'm going to be saving the money for, is for mortgage. My voice is going out and it sounds horrible, y'all. I'm so sorry. The next category is emergency. I want to build this up an emergency fund, y'all, because that's very important. It's something I've always felt was important, and I am ready to make this a very high priority for us, to start off with at least $1,000. And then, of course, I want to grow and expand that as we go. So, emergency fund. And then, of course, just a general savings. That's going to be another high priority of ours. So, it might not necessarily be an emergency, but it might be something long-term that we're wanting to buy. And it's going to take a while for us to save that money up for. So, yeah, saving is definitely in the high priority binder. Next, is that right? Yes. Next is car needs, or car. We definitely need to take care of our vehicles. This is going to be for like tires, maintenance. If we ever get around to it and everything's fine and we have a whole bunch of money in here, maybe for like wants, like car related wants. Like if I ever wanted car seats or anything like that. But for the most part, it's for tires, car maintenance, and things of that nature. That way we are set in case we have an emergency, we have a flat, we need another battery, which I did have to get my car a battery. Was it the very, very beginning of this year or the end of last year? I cannot remember, but the cold kind of killed my battery, which we knew we needed one anyways. So yeah, got a new battery. Health, anything medical related. This could be dentist, if we need to go to the dentist. This could be saving up for co-pays. This could also be if we need anything over the counter, you know, medicine related, anything like that. So medical, dental, things of that nature. Co-pays, over the counter medicine, doesn't matter. Home needs, we are homeowners now. We are paying a mortgage. Everything is up to us. So anything like we need or want around the house, like I know we need some more blinds in a couple of our rooms because Hunter, he's just a little destructive and has kind of, you know how the blinders are. They're very easy to rip. But yeah, he's destructive anyways, so some of them are ripped and we need to replace those, but those aren't super important. So it could be for things like that, but also for super important things like home improvements or home appliances. If something was to tear up, like that's very important, like our stove or our fridge. Those cost a lot of money. So that's what this category is for. Hunter, this is going to be for his little long-term savings. This is not his spending money. That spending envelope in my wallet will be for like his spending money. And he also has a little wallet of his own, but he's not, you know, learned to be responsible enough to not lose it. So I don't let him carry his own cash and money in there unless it's just like a little bit of change. So I'll carry his spending money in my wallet. And then this is for his long-term savings. So he saves up, give it to him at graduation or to buy him his first car or, you know, for school, getting a home one day, something like that. And it actually has $2 in it. Yes, $2 in it from a while back. He said he didn't want to put that $2 in his spending envelope in my wallet. He wanted to put it in his long-term savings. So that's the only envelope that has money right now. But that is okay. School. This is something that I have, you know, needed to start because, as I mentioned earlier, he's in kindergarten, working on his last week of kindergarten. Summer break is about to come, and then come August, he should be starting first grade. Can't believe I'm saying that, but yes. So going back to school, you know, clothing, materials, backpack, hand sanitizers, Kleenex, anything he may need. That's what that category will be for. And he'll be in school for a long time now that he's started. And I just love these tracker sheets. That and they act as dashboards. Are so cute. And the next, retirement. This is something Will and I need to get serious about because we're in our 30s. And yes, so we need to be saving up for retirement. Definitely something long term. And then, of course, Christmas. Christmas is the only holiday that's in here. It's the one thing every year that everybody knows when it is. And I would love to start saving up for that. And yeah, that pretty much does it for my high priority binder right here. Those are the categories that I would like to stuff pretty much, you know, all the time on a consistent basis. Next is going to be my low priority. I still want to save for these, but they're not as big of a deal or as important as the high priority binder. But of course, I still want to get stuffed. This dashboard right here is new. It was part of the giveaway. No, I'm sorry, scratch that. It was not a giveaway. I actually purchased this from Lily Budgets. I also do watch her videos and follow her on YouTube. I thought it was super adorable. The color scheme of my channel, y'all, is red. My favorite colors are pink and green, of course, which I've incorporated into here. But I am on a kick where I love like cheetah print. I love strawberry themed things, cherries. I love all that stuff. So when I saw this, I had to purchase it. Super affordable as well. Now these right here after the dashboard, these are low priority categories that I felt I did not need a tracker for. I will be pulling from these. They probably won't have a whole bunch of money saved up over time. It's fine. I don't need trackers. So for instance, self-care, getting haircuts, if there's any products or anything that I want to buy, it'll be right here. It's not the hugest of deals, honestly, to me. Family fun, the same. I would love to save for us to go do fun things, but I do want us to start doing fun things. So I will hopefully be pulling from this category. I don't need a tracker for it. Clothing, of course, the same way. We do need some more clothing that hopefully I will be purchasing. Birthday and gifts. just regular gifts in general. My close family's birthdays, be purchasing those for them hopefully soon. And any holidays in advance, of course, other than Christmas, that money will go in here. And this right here was just a freebie I got a long time ago. It's got my name on it, just a little envelope. I'm thinking of putting just spending money for myself in here. That way I can save up if something is quite expensive and purchase it myself, kind of like a manifest envelope, spending envelope for myself, guilt-free spending. All right, so these envelopes back here do have trackers. These are different trackers than the ones from Sav Saves. I did purchase these. They are a little smaller, but they're still cute, and they all have white backs. So yes, who did I purchase these from? Who? I do not even remember. Let me see. I'm thinking it was from Some Bunny Loves to Budget. It was just someone I found on Etsy. They were very inexpensive. Because I'm looking at the card in here, and that's like one of the last purchases that I made a month or two ago. So I think that's who these trackers come from. Like I said, they are on the smaller side, and they all have white backs, unlike Sav's. But they are still super cute. They will get the job done, and I do love them. And then these are the categories in my low priority binder that I feel I do want and need trackers for. So of course, buffer. I do want to build up a buffer in my checking account in case I ever need it. So yes, I feel like that's important. The next one is going to be for debt. I want to pay off some more of our debt and get us out of the hole. I did mention that we did recently pay off my car, my vehicle. So that's one less thing that we have to make payments on. So that's good. But there are lots of other things that I want to clear us from a month ahead. This isn't a high priority right now, of course, but eventually, yes, I want to get us a month ahead, 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead on all of our bills, and maybe eventually on our variable spending, like our groceries and eating out and all of that stuff as well. But all that will come in due time. I'm not super pressed or rushed to do all of that just yet, which is why it's in my low priority binder, but I would like to start saving for it. New car. I just paid off my car. We still have to pay off my husband's. Well, I say my husband, he might as well be. We've been together going on 12 years. We've been engaged for forever, and we have a kid together. We've always lived together. So yeah, technically he's my husband, just legally not on paper. He's my fiance technically. But yes, new car. We have to pay on his Yukon, which we just got a couple of months ago, so that will be a little while, but at least my car's paid off. But I would like to start saving for a new vehicle, at least the down payment. Get started on that. That way we'll have it when we need it. A vacay. I would love, even if it's just small road trips, I don't care. I would love for us to start going on vacation and spending time together instead of us not doing much and being cooped up in the house all the time, and me and my man just constantly working, because we are literally living paycheck to paycheck and on the struggle bus on survival mode. Like, we are not living, we are literally on survival mode. And that's one of the reasons it's been so hard for me to get back into cash stuffing and to come back into this community and to create videos again, is because we literally have not had the money to do it. That has been the problem. It hasn't been that I don't want to record the videos, that I'm lazy. It's literally been the financial situation that we've been in. So yes. And then of course miscellaneous, for anything that I do not have envelopes for, that I may need to pull money from, you know, if I don't want to pull it out of my actual savings account. And if it's not an emergency, I won't pull it from my emergency fund. So I'll just come in here and take it out of miscellaneous. So those are my categories in my low priority binder. Oh, and this right here, this is a little pair of handcuffs. I think it's so adorable. The last job that I had, where I worked at the grocery store, before I started where I'm working now, one of the cashiers, she gave me this because she wanted it out of the machine, and I've had it ever since, and I thought it was so stinking adorable, so I included it in my binder. I keep losing my voice. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me show you one of my savings challenge binders. This is, I actually won this binder from Daisy Budgets. I'm going to use it as kind of like my main savings challenge binder. And I did already think about what challenges I would like to do and start when I get some cash coming in and do a savings video. And I'll quickly show y'all real quick. First off, this dashboard I purchased. Did I purchase this from Lily as well? I think I did. It's from Lily Budgets. Yeah, it was those two dashboards that I purchased from her. But anyways, super adorable. I do love it. These challenges are the ones that I'm wanting to do and start. I have like 10 or 11 in here. This first one, and actually now that I'm going to be on the subject, I will explain this to y'all. This one right here I'm wanting to use as my catch-all challenge. And this challenge is actually from my Ko-Fi shop. Yes, you heard your girl right. If you didn't already know, I did a few months back, I think, 2 or 3 months ago, I started me a Ko-Fi shop where I sell very inexpensive budgeting items and mostly savings challenges right now at this point. I do have some other budgeting items and materials, such as these sheets, which I do have printed off, and I'll show you. Like this budget planner sheet I designed, this cash breakdown. Hopefully y'all can see these that I'm in view. And then this savings planner, if you want to keep track of your monthly savings. And I have a couple of more budgeting items, but like I said, most are just savings challenges on my Ko-Fi. So very inexpensive, and I do have a good bit of free items as well on there. So if you're interested, go check me out on Ko-Fi. You can check out my posts section. I do have my link on there if you'll scroll through some of those posts. Like I said, very inexpensive items, and a lot of them I am posting a bunch of free items. That way, if you are new and interested and want to join this budgeting community and take up this budgeting method, you can get started even for free with no money out of pocket. Because trust me, I know times are tough. And of course, if you're trying to jump it back into this community, back into this budgeting method like I am, again, you can get started free for nothing out of pocket. So yeah, take advantage of that, y'all. But yeah, this is called Sponge Savings. That's from my shop. I'm wanting to use it as just a catch-all. Any money that I might have left over that I don't have a place to put anywhere else, I'll just write in the bubbles and cash stuff it. This is a Save $1,000 emergency fund challenge, which I'm wanting to use, you know, for that. And it is from Budget Better Life. I've had this for a lot of these challenges I've had for a while. So I'm not sure if they may still have them. A lot of them I got free off of their Ko-Fi, or I won from a giveaway, or I got as freebies on my purchases. Some are purchases. So I don't know if they have these challenges still in their shop or anything anymore. This one right here was a freebie from a purchase I made last year from Easy Budgets. This is where I actually purchased my A7, my A7 variable spending envelopes in my wallet. I got this July savings challenge for free, and I wanted to include this in here because my man's birthday is in July, so that would be nice to save up that money for that. This one right here I won as a giveaway a year or so ago from Ray's Budget. This is her Small Savings Equal Big Wins bundle number 1. There's like multiple challenges in here, but they're all low amounts. So when I'm finished with this, it will total $268. I think I purchased this a while ago. This was from Syndicate Budgets, which I don't believe she's on YouTube anymore. I do miss watching her videos and her Etsy shop and everything. I hope she is doing all right, because I don't even think her channel is on YouTube anymore. So not only is she not doing videos anymore, I think she took her channel down. But yeah, I miss seeing her videos, and she had a bunch of cute savings challenges in her shop as well. But that was a roll and save. This is called Fast Food Smash or Pass. I believe I downloaded this. It was a freebie off of a Ko-Fi channel from the Grounded Dollar. So I thought that was cute. Sorry if you hear my man and his parents in the background talking. That's them. This coffee savings challenge is from Magnolia Budgets. I've had it for a while. I think I purchased this. So I want to start that. This is from my Ko-Fi shop. So this is seasonal savings challenges. So there's 4 of them. There's one for spring, summer, autumn or fall, and then winter. So you can do this as like a roll and save. You can specify a certain amount or different amounts to put in the boxes here. But yeah, you're saving for the season, so it's like a quarterly savings challenge. You can make the amounts your own, play it however you would like. I would love to do that. This one right here, I think I got as a freebie. I thought I got this from Cat and Moon Budgets, but I am not sure if that's who I received this from or not. But yeah, it was a scratch off, and I went ahead and scratched off all the amounts. Good thing I did, because there's a bunch of 25s on here, which are higher amounts. So I would rather know what the amounts are than be surprised, if you get my drift. So next, Bear Bucks. This was a freebie that I downloaded off of Amanda's Budgets, off of Ko-Fi. And then this one right here. This is Save $75 from Reynolds Budget. I actually got this as a freebie. Who sent me this? Sav Saves. She sent me this in the giveaway that I won from her. So those scratch offs, I think I'm gonna actually scratch off. So I just left them there. But yeah, this is my main savings challenge binder. And I do have another binder. It's savings challenges as well, but it's going to be for minis. And then this binder, this little cheetah print binder, it was also part of the giveaway I won from Sav Saves, and I'm going to be using it as my mini savings binder. So let me show you the mini savings challenges that I'm going to be doing. This is one of mine. It's called Sick Day. You can designate the boxes to be a certain amount or use it as a roll and save. So that is available on my Ko-Fi shop. This one right here is from CW Does Life. I've had this challenge for a while and I haven't done it. It's low amounts, so I thought it would be good to add in my mini savings challenge binder, and it will save me $30. Next, this was a freebie I got from one of my purchases from Syndicate Budgets, and I have scratched off all of the stickers to reveal these amounts. So it is low income, so that's good, and I put it in this binder to do as a mini savings challenge. This challenge right here was, I believe, a freebie that I downloaded from Mystic Budgets. I do watch and follow her on YouTube. Love her videos. This will save me $25, and I did start this at one point a couple years ago, and I literally only saved $1 in here. So I'm just going to continue using it, and I'm going to add in, actually today, since I have it, that dollar that I have marked out. That way when I do start this, it will have an advantage. But that's really not a bad thing. I'll be, updated on the challenge, so it won't mess me up. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I have $1 marked off because that's what I had saved before, so I'm just going to put that $1 in here. All right. Now this challenge, I messed up when I printed it, the sizing, but I did not want to waste any more paper or ink reprinting it. But this is a freebie I got off of What's Poppin' Sunshine, her Ko-Fi shop. It says bad days don't stay bad forever. So I thought that was something very good motivational wise, you know, considering our circumstances and all that we've dealt with. So I may use that as a roll and save. I'm not sure, but that will be also in my mini savings challenges. And then this last one, because I have 6 mini savings challenges. This one is Meowsterious Luna. It is from my Ko-Fi shop, if you want to go check it out if you're interested. But yes, this is my challenge. And again, I'll use it as either a roll and save or just probably a roll and save since it's in my mini challenge binder. So I did want to use some of the challenges that I'd already had stashed from a long time ago. Some of them are new that I've downloaded or gotten one as giveaways. And of course I wanted to incorporate some of my own to show off my own challenges that I've created and designed in my Ko-Fi shop. So yes, just showing y'all what I will be up to once I get around to stuffing again. And then lastly, I've had this for a while. I bought this off of Temu. And I hope with all the challenges and everything that once we can get back into cash stuffing, that I can, you know, make the funds stretch and have the income to do all this. Which is why I'm adjusting this challenge. It's the 100 envelope savings challenge. And if a lot of y'all, I'm sure, are familiar with this, but if not, it does have a savings tracker where you keep track. And then you normally save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, each envelope counting up to 100, that's the amount that you save, right? So you'll save from $1 to $100, but we are not going to be doing it that way. I'm putting my own twist on this challenge because there is no way that our budget would allow to do this challenge. And even if it did, it would be a struggle, and then I wouldn't be able to do any of the other savings challenges at all. It would just have to be this one. So how I am wanting to do this challenge, the 100 envelope savings challenge, there are 100 envelopes in a tracker. So that's a given. But instead of putting, for example, $50 in envelope 50, I was thinking about just doing 5s in all of these. So number 1 would get a 5. Number 2 would get a 5. 20 would get a 5. Envelope 50 would get a 5, all the way up to envelope 100. And if I recall correctly, I think it's 500 that would save. So 100 envelopes times 5, because there would be $5 in each, you know, little compartment. That would be $500. Still a good chunk of money. Normally, if you would stuff this the right way, how it's intended, you would save $5,050. But I just do not have the income for that. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing for this, because I did buy this a couple of years ago off of Temu. Never been used. A lot of my stuff has not been used. So I'm wanting to use it, and I want to stuff $5 into it. So that's going to be one of the savings challenges. Of course, this is my mini savings. My main savings challenges would be right in here. My low priority binder and my high priority binder. And then, of course, this is my change purse and my cash wallet. And those are my binders, y'all. Yep. Let's see. Let me move all this. I have $2. Let's see. Where can I put this $2? I don't think I'll need it. So let's just put it in one of my binders. Should I put it maybe in one of my savings challenges? Do I have a spot somewhere in here I could put $2? I could put it in my catch-all challenge. There's not a 2 in that or in that. Maybe the small savings equals big wins from Ray's budget. Let's see. And she does have a tracker as well. Let's see. Over the rainbow. They're all 5s. Lucky 7s is all 7s. Saved by the numbers. Here we go. I could do this one. So $2. We're going to color in the 2 today. Might as well. Let me know down below in the comments, y'all. I don't know if I've already asked. I do not remember. But how is your spring going? Are y'all excited for summer? Summer vacation? Do you have any kiddos that are about to be out of school? And I did a horrible coloring job on this, but that is okay. So this is $2. Again, I apologize for the talking in the background. So hey, we started that one savings challenge, which already had the 1 marked off. And I think that was in my other savings binder, the minis. And then we started this one from Ray's budget. So at least we already kind of started something. Might as well, since I had the money, because I need to start stuffing as soon as I can and getting my man on the ball with budgeting and stashing away money. Because there was one point in time, 2.5 years ago, something like that, I had saved over $1,000 total in my binders, which we had to use, and it did come in handy. And he really liked that and thought that was cool, but I'm like, well, it didn't just happen overnight. That took time and a little bit for me to save up that money, even in just small amounts, you know, consistently. So that's what we're going to have to jump back into doing if that's what we want to do. But let me make sure there's nothing else I wanted to discuss with y'all. I talked about we paid my car off. You know, I'm just giving y'all little life updates at this point. We did pay my car off. I mentioned about my son graduating next week. He'll be going into the 1st grade when school starts back in August. He did go to the movie theater for the first time with us. If you're on my Facebook, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I did post about that. So he went to see the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, and that was a new experience for him, so he had a pretty good time. Let's see, I talked to you about the items I won in the giveaway from Daisy Budgets and South Saves, and the couple of purchases, the dashboards that I made from Lily Budgets, and of course about my Ko-Fi shop. So yeah, any updates, I try to update y'all on these videos. I try to post it, you know, as long as it's personal finance budget related, even if it's got a little bit of life updates. I like to post it on my channel here on the post section, so y'all keep an eye on that. Also anything Ko-Fi related, I will post on there as well. But of course, I do post more lifestyle content on my Facebook. Budgeting relating stuff like videos or whatever, I will also try to post and make TikTok videos with. But yeah, y'all, I mean, that's pretty much it. I know it's been a while since y'all have seen a video of mine. I do hope that y'all enjoyed this, that y'all are going to like this setup, because I think this is what's going to work with us. Again, I'll just have to calculate and see about the funds. That way we can get started. I'm not sure if I'll have the money to stuff like both of my sinking fund binders and my savings challenges, or if I'll just stuff my savings challenges, and once I finish some challenges, either reallocate them right then and there to their assigned category in my sinking fund binders, or maybe I'll hoard them up for a little while until I have a really good amount and then reallocate it. That's something I'll have to decide a little bit later. But I did want to show y'all my binders, my 2026 binder setup, and what y'all can be looking forward to once I am back doing savings videos. If y'all have any questions, let me know down below in the comments, please. And until next time, y'all, I will see y'all again later. Hopefully sooner rather than later. You'll have a great rest of your spring and upcoming summer and the rest of your day. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.